During the fiercest battles of World War II, the Messerschmitt Bf 109 stood out as one of the cornerstones of military aviation. This German fighter, designed with precision and optimized for air supremacy, was a key tool in many battles. In this video, we will explore the technical features that made it so effective, its versatility on the battlefield, and its crucial role in the Luftwaffe strategies. Join us as we uncover how this machine revolutionized aerial warfare. The Bf 109 was known as one of the most iconic and versatile fighters of World War II. Developed by the Messerschmitt Company, this aircraft became a cornerstone of the Luftwaffe from its early versions in 1937 until the end of the conflict. In terms of technical features, the Bf 109 was powered by the Daimler-Benz DB601 engine in its initial variants, delivering approximately 1,100 horsepower. This power enabled the aircraft to reach maximum speeds of around 560 kilometers per hour, making it one of the fastest fighters of its time. The aerodynamic design of the Bf 109, with thin profile wings and a reinforced fuselage structure, provided excellent maneuverability and durability during combat. Later versions incorporated swept-wing profiles, improving performance at high altitudes, a crucial factor for engagements across diverse fronts. Regarding range, the Bf 109 had a combat radius of approximately 500 kilometers, although this varied depending on the version and mission conditions. This range allowed it to operate effectively across a wide variety of scenarios and fronts. The armament of the Bf 109 was also remarkable. In its more advanced versions, the aircraft was equipped with a 20mm cannon in the fuselage and up to four 7.92mm machine guns on the wings, granting it significant offensive capabilities. The Bf 109 stood out for its speed, giving it a significant advantage in aerial combat, as demonstrated by the agile maneuvers performed by German pilots. However, compared to the British Spitfire, the Bf 109 showed certain limitations in maneuverability during specific actions, such as half rolls and dives. Despite this, Bf 109 pilots made the most of its powerful engine to execute rapid and evasive maneuvers, allowing them to escape dangerous situations. Additionally, the engine's direct injection system enabled it to maintain power even during sharp dives, which was crucial in high-intensity combat. These characteristics not only defined the aircraft's performance but also influenced the tactics employed by both sides during engagements. While the British preferred to maintain tight formations, relying on discipline and coordination among their pilots, the Germans gave their aviators more freedom, allowing for a more flexible and opportunistic approach to attacks. Regarding the organization of the German Air Forces, the Standard Squadron, known as the Staffel, consisted of 12 to 16 aircraft. This squadron was subdivided into 3 flights, or Schwarm, each with 4 sections. These flights were further divided into pairs called Rotten, which formed the Luftwaffe's basic unit. In each pair, the Rottenführer, pair leader, was tasked with shooting down enemy aircraft, while their wingman, the Kachmarek, was responsible for protecting them during combat. The Messerschmitt Bf 109 featured a semi-monocoque design that, rather than relying on a heavy internal structure, derived its strength from the aluminum skin forming its fuselage. This provided it with an ideal combination of lightness and rigidity for aerial combat, though it also made it more fragile compared to other aircraft with sturdier constructions. The Bf 109's wings could be quickly detached, facilitating both transportation and structural repairs on the ground. However, it required special care, as the aircraft had a tendency to tip over during rough takeoffs and landings. The Daimler-Benz engine, the heart of this machine, was covered by an easily removable cowling, allowing quick access for maintenance tasks. However, it wasn't all straightforward. Its direct injection system, which gave it an advantage during steep dives, required highly skilled technicians for adjustments and repairs, potentially extending repair times if qualified personnel were unavailable. The Bf 109 offered a certain degree of interchangeability between its components, such as the wings and landing gear. This allowed repairs to be carried out using parts from other aircraft, a significant advantage during the war when mass production pressures were intense and a quick response on the front lines was essential. With its aerodynamic structure and enclosed cockpit, the Bf-109 was a highly advanced aircraft for its time. Its reinforced semi-monocoque wings, integrated with radiators, maximized maneuverability and speed. Despite being developed in the 1930s, its innovative design enabled it to remain a formidable contender throughout the war. It was typically armed with a combination of cannons and machine guns. Configurations varied depending on the version, but one of the most common setups included two 7.92mm MG-17 machine guns mounted on the cowling, a 20mm MG-FF or MG-151 cannon mounted through the propeller hub. Advanced versions, such as the Bf-109G and Bf-109K, could carry additional 30mm cannons under the wings. Some versions of the Bf-109, especially the Jabo, Jagbomber, variants, could carry small bombs under the fuselage or wings. For instance, the Bf-109 × 10 to the power of -4 B could carry a 250 kg bomb or 450 kg bombs. The Messerschmitt Bf-109 could be equipped with disposable 300-liter external fuel tanks, enabling it to perform long-range missions by extending its range beyond the 600 to 850 kilometers provided by its internal 400-liter fuel tank. This increased its operational range without immediate refueling, making it well-suited for its primary role as a fighter. The Messerschmitt Bf-109 stood out not only for its combat performance, but also for the sheer number of variants and versions produced during the conflict. This aircraft became the backbone of the Luftwaffe, playing a crucial role in almost every German air campaign. From its introduction in 1937 to the end of the war in 1945, approximately 33,000 units of the Bf-109 were produced, making it the most widely produced fighter in aviation history. Over these years, the Bf-109 underwent numerous modifications and improvements, adapting to different roles and battlefield needs. During its production, over 30 variants of the Bf-109 were developed. Some of the most significant include Bf-109E, Emile, one of the earliest versions to see significant action during the Battle of Britain. Equipped with Daimler-Benz DB601 engines, it reached speeds of up to 570 km per hour and was armed with 20mm MG-FF cannons and 7.92mm MG-17 machine guns. Bf-109F, Friedrich, introduced in 1941, this variant improved aerodynamics and maneuverability. It was a more balanced fighter, featuring a more powerful Daimler-Benz DB601E engine and better diving and climbing capabilities. It was extensively used on the Eastern Front. Bf-109G, Gustav, the most produced version, accounting for approximately half of all Bf-109s built. This series began production in 1942 and remained in service until the end of the war. The Gustav featured more powerful engines, such as the DB605, providing greater speed and climbing ability. However, due to the heavier engines and the addition of armament like 30mm cannons, it lost some of its maneuverability. Bf-109K, Kurfürst, the last major variant produced in significant numbers in 1944. The Kurfürst was equipped with an even more powerful Daimler-Benz DB605D engine, allowing it to reach speeds exceeding 700 km per hour. This version was primarily used to defend the Reich in the final stages of the war. Throughout the war, the Bf-109 was produced not only in Germany, but also in countries like Hungary and Romania under license. Even after the war, some nations continued using Bf-109 variants, such as Spain, which manufactured its own version known as the Hispano Aviation HA-1112. The Messerschmitt Bf-109 was one of the most produced and successful fighters of World War II, used by some of the most prominent fighter aces in history. Among them were Erich Hartmann, who with 352 kills, holds the record for the most victories in history. Gerhard Barkhorn with 301 kills. Gunther Rahl with 275, and Walter Nauetny with 258. Most of these kills occurred on the Eastern Front. In total, Bf 109 pilots achieved over 15,000 confirmed kills, cementing the aircraft as the most successful in terms of aerial victories. These results were made possible by the aircraft's large numbers in service, its effectiveness, and the experience of German pilots. Thank you for watching the video. I invite you to subscribe to the channel. See you next time in a new video from Weiss.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and